Welcome back. Today we're going to talk 3 sets of 3. We're going to look at how you organize your speech, how you develop transitions, and how you keep your audience focused. Because if we don't keep them focused, we've lost them. And then why are we speaking? So, 3 simple steps to organize your speech. The first one we've already touched on. Select a topic. Remember, something you know about, something you like and can talk about. It might be about your audience, it might be about you, it might be about an event in the world. You have to start somewhere. Then we're going to create an outline. That will help with our opening, our introduction, the body, and the conclusion. When we break it down into an outline, it means we start to separate what is the most important thing to say, what are some examples that support it, what else do we need to say? And then we can create our conclusion. So, opening, conclusion, the outline, and then we need to get from one of these to the next. These are transitions. So, we need to have a way to do this. There are 3 options. Maybe you have 3 supporting points you want to make, and that becomes your transition. You outline them, and then you talk about them. It might be that you want to talk about something in a time sequence, the chronological order of something happening. It might be some other criteria. It might particularly be a geographical criteria that helps you tell the story. The second part, and the reason we do all of this organization, is to keep our audience focused. The story we want to tell them, the reason we're speaking, is the reason we're there. We are there, not them. So how do we get them to come on that journey? In part, it's how we use our voice, our body, the gestures, our facial muscles, how we pace our speech. Are we going to talk really quickly and engage them and make them feel as though there's something exciting? Or are we going to pause and let them consider for emphasis, for emotion? Another way we can do it is to actually get them to be part of the speech. We can ask them questions, but we can also invite them to join us and take part in something we're doing, to demonstrate, to answer. And the third way that's quite fun is we get off the stage and we get amongst the audience. This has a number of really positive impacts for most audiences, providing you've got a little bit of space to move around. Firstly, it gets us on their level, and if there's a big stage to floor height difference, that helps make it easier for them to listen. It also humanizes us. It makes us one of them. It helps them listen. It helps them connect. And the third way that I love is that if they're even slightly paying attention to you and you start moving amongst them, their eyes will start to follow you. Their body will shift and change as we move around. As the speaker moves, you can see that the audience is engaged because their whole body shifts. They pay attention to what you're saying. And it rubs off on each other. So as they start to pay attention, the people around them usually will do the same. They'll move their bodies. And it becomes easier to look at people, to connect with them, to smile at them. When you pause, there's a space for the emotion between you to be filled. And you can see them engaging in your topic. So remember, 3 sets of 3. Organize your speech, develop your transitions, and practice how to keep your audience focused. They'll be slightly different for every speech you ever do, but with these 3 outlines, you can go from being nervous and unsure of how to speak in public to being more comfortable and more prepared. And if you're more prepared and more comfortable, you're more likely to deliver a speech that you love and that connects with your audience. See you next week. Bye.